guys, welcome in or welcome back to my channel. If you all are here from part 1, welcome back. If you are new to this video, make sure you check out part 1 because I just reviewed, I think it was like 10 other Dua fragrances in that video. So check that one out if you're interested in learning my thoughts on more. But in this one, we're going to do 11 scents that I picked up from Dua. Like I said in that video, this is just initial impressions. I've only had these for like maybe a week or so. So what else? Oh, our candle of the day. We're burning Vanilla Romance. I've been loving this scent. Like y'all know that is like probably my favorite scent from Bath and Body Works right now. I do love Vanilla Romance, and the candle is really good. It has a good throw to it. It makes the room just smell like a little spicy, warm, cozy, vanilla. It smells really good in here right now. Now, I will say this batch of scents that we have to smell here, these are like a little bit more serious. So I feel like the first round we did was a lot of marshmallow and my clean laundry accord scents. These we're now getting into a little bit more of my fall scents. So a lot of fun stuff to talk about right here in this video. So the first one that we're going to do here is called Alexandra Short. I really don't know the whole story behind this scent or the name or anything like that, but let me pull it up. As far as I know, this is an original from Dua. I don't see like it says inspired by or anything. It says written by Alexandra Short. So I don't know who that is. What I do see on here is that it's retailing for $65. So this one is one of the more expensive ones. The 10 ml like this goes for $20 to $50. So I just opted for this small one. So the notes on this are bergamot peel, caramelized vanilla sugar, vanilla milk, Turkish rose, vanilla cake, whipped cream, vanilla musk, and white musk. Now, honestly, I haven't worn this. I haven't worn this on my skin yet, so I really can't tell you guys how it dries down or anything. Just really initial thoughts and smelling it in the cap. When I first smelled this, it smelled a whole lot like Vanilla Woods from Seven Virtues. It smelled similar to that. It reminded me of that. And then it also reminds me of Vanilla Vice from Sniff. And it reminds me of Mod Vanilla from Ariana Grande, which all three of those smell so similar to me. Like I feel like they have minute differences with each other, but they all smell quite similar, like in their whole essence. This has a little bit of that. So it has something fruity in there, like almost maybe like a plum that you get in like the Mod Vanilla. And then it has something quite sweet to it, like almost a Vanilla Vice. But like the more that I kept smelling this, I was like, why does it smell so familiar? It smells like something different to me. The longer I kept smelling it, you know what this smells like? This smells like Casablanca from, I think it's Swiss Arabian. It smells so similar to that. And it's so crazy because the notes, reading the notes here, you would not think that this is what it smells like. But it does, I swear. The one that I have here, this smells like Casablanca, like maybe an amped up, more concentrated, stronger version of Casablanca. So I love Casablanca. Casablanca smells really good to me. It smells more along the lines of like a white wine grape juice kind of smell. But yeah, it smells like a blend of all of those. So if you were to take like maybe Casablanca and mix it with like something like a Mod Vanilla from Ariana Grande, think that. I don't really get any of these notes that it's talking about. I don't get anything milky out of here, like no vanilla milk. I definitely don't get any rose. I don't get vanilla cake, whipped cream. I don't get anything milky in here. So more than anything, it just smells fruity. In the top note, there's something fruit. I don't know if you want to call it like grape or plum. But then the base is very sweet, like Mod Vanilla or Vanilla Vice. So if you like any of those fragrances and maybe you wanted something that was stronger, then maybe try this Alexandra Short. But for me, this is a one and done. I like it, but I have too many fragrances that smell like this. So I just don't need another one in my collection, if you know what I mean. So no, that one I would not purchase again. And I'm surprised that nobody in the comments mentioned any of those fragrances either. Moving on to this next one. Okay, so this next one here is really fun. This one is called Caramel Palm Delight. Really cool packaging on this one. I was really excited to get this because y'all know I have been looking for the caramel apple perfume of my dreams. So I was like, okay, let me get this. Okay, so this is a hybrid between Lyra by Xerjoff and Apple Brandy by Killian. It says that it's an oriental vanilla, and the notes are bergamot, blood orange, green apple, cedarwood, lavender, jasmine, cinnamon, brandy, licorice blossom, musk accord, vanilla, and caramel. It says it's supposed to be unisex, and I definitely think it's unisex. I think this is similar to like your Angel Share. It's a spicy, boozy fall type of scent. I don't think I would wear this in any other season other than like fall and winter. Part of this scent that's kind of difficult for me is the spices. The spices in here are extremely strong and a little bit pungent, and this is just not an easy wear for me. So kind of smells a little bit potpourri, like fall candle air freshener. You know what? Looking at the notes, I think it's this blood orange that's doing it. Like it's something in here that's just a little bit bitter to me as well. And I want to say it's got to be this blood orange, or it could be the bergamot, but more than likely it's the blood orange. It is a nice set overall. You get the cinnamon, you get the spices. It smells like, you know, when you, during the fall time, when you put that pot on the stove and you cut up the cloves and you put all the spices in there and you cut up apples and you put the cinnamon sticks in, and it starts smelling like a cider. Like it smells like that. It smells really good for fall and it's fun, but it's something in here that's a little bit bitter, and the spices are very strong and pungent. And it's not only the cinnamon, there's other stuff in here as well that's kind of doing that. It's just not as smooth as I would like it. But you know what? This would be nice on a guy. I would not mind smelling this on a man, but mixed with the vanilla though, this might come to life and like maybe be a little bit subdued and mix really nicely. Like if I think I would want to layer this with something sweeter, maybe stronger, that could like overpower the spiciness of it. There is caramel in there, but like it's just not an isolated caramel apple scent that I was really hoping for. I was hoping for more of like your sweet caramelized apple green scent with like maybe a hint of spices, but that one has the blood orange. It has like these citrusy orange notes in there with the spices, so it's just got a lot more going on. This next one though that we're going to talk about, I absolutely love, and I had been stalking Dua and begging for them to bring this back for weeks until I had finally like just given up, and then they brought it back. This is the Circus of the Sun. Finally was able to get my hands on this one. I was so sure that I was going to love this one that I just went ahead and bought 2 of these. So I do have 2 of them. So if you don't know, this is the inspiration for L'Eau de Parfum by Cirque du Soleil. The notes are, it says it's supposed to be a gourmand. And the notes are bergamot, cotton candy, red apple, iris petals, fresh freesia, buttery popcorn accord, vanilla bean, sandalwood, and caramelized amber. So I was able to get a decant of the original. When it first came out, I was like desperate to know how it smelled, and I just got a decant of it. Fell in love with the decant, but like the magic of this is like it comes to life when you have this on and you start wearing it and you have it on your skin. Oh my gosh, it just starts smelling all of the notes. They all come to life. I don't even feel like spraying it on the paper does it any justice. This is one that you really do have to put on your skin. More than anything, when I have it on, it just turns into this really nice apple. There is a little bit of caramely, like, and the caramel in here, it's more of like that caramel popcorn, okay? The popcorn in here, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, but the popcorn in here almost comes across as like maybe kettle corn or like caramel popcorn. And then it's just very light, red apples, cotton candy, it's sticky, it smells like you're at the fair. Just a really fun scent. It warms up, like the caramelized amber is at the base. I've been loving wearing that one. I wore it out one time, like the first day I got it. And it lasts forever and it was strong. Like I kept getting whiffs all day of it. It's a strong one. So arguably stronger than the original. I don't actually, maybe I should test them neck and neck. I don't know. But regardless, this one is strong. I do really recommend this one. But overall, it's a really fun scent. So I've been liking that Circus of the Sun. This next one here that we have is called Caramel Delight. And I only just got a decant of this one. And I'm kind of glad that I did because I still don't know how I feel about this one. Let me let that dry down. So this is an inspiration of Lyra by Zerja. It says the notes are bergamot, blood orange, lavender, jasmine, cinnamon, licorice blossom, musk accord, vanilla, and caramel. I have an inspiration from Dapper of Lyra. I like that one so much that I was like, let me try this one. It smells different to me. The thing about this one is it's bordering on a citrus lemon cleaner. It's bordering on Lysol. It's got that like I really want to like this one because I feel like the base of it is really nice. Like I get this caramel, almost like a caramel cookie. There's something almost like maybe an almond biscotti cookie that's underneath it all, but like on top of it, it's a little bit screechy of this citrus and something bitter too about it. So maybe it's this blood orange in here again that's taking me out. It has the bergamot, blood orange. The licorice in here, that could be contributing to the bitter factor of it all. Like I said, like underneath it all, I can see the potential. I can see that there's like this really nice warm biscuit almond biscotti thing underneath it, but like it's just you can't get past this opening. And so maybe I need to try this actually on the skin and see maybe it dries down a little bit more subtle, but like this is rough. This is rough. This is kind of along the lines of like that acro bake, how it was so strong with that lemon and it was kind of giving me Lysol. A little bit of that. This is a touch, this is a hair better than that one. That one I couldn't do it. I'm going to have to get out my Dapper one again and see how that one smells comparing it, but I'm glad I just got the little one of this because right now I would not want the big bottle of it. The way I'm feeling right now, I just, Okay, so this one I actually am excited to tell you guys about. This one is called Caramel Apple on a Stick, and I actually had quite a few of you recommend this one to me in my last video when I said that I was looking for a caramel apple scent. So everybody was saying, try this one. And this is really good. So let me tell you what the notes are. This is actually a Dua original blend, which I didn't even realize that. So this is their own original blend. It says it's supposed to be a gourmand, and the notes are green apple, caramel, and nuts. So I was like, how can you mess that up? Like, it's got 3 notes. Don't mess it up, okay? Green apple, caramel, and nuts. There's a lot of other stuff going on in here. It's not that simple, actually. There is something quite woody in here going on. And honestly, I don't even really detect the nutty aspect of this. Like, if you didn't tell me there were nuts in here, I wouldn't guess that. I wouldn't guess that there's anything nutty about this, but I like this one. I think I wore it a couple times. This is a really good, like, easy wear. I wore this around the house the other day, and I just was loving the way I smelled all day. Cozy, a little bit bright because it has this green apple. It's not a red apple, so it's a little bit bright. It's juicy with the apple in there. The caramel's present, so it's sweet. This is good. The only thing that is the drawback about this is there's something woody in here. And everybody in the comments has said that about this fragrance, and you'll see it like on the Dua group. I was like, people were saying that it has a popsicle stick note in it. Like, you smell like the whole thing that says like caramel apple on a stick. Like, when it's all said and done, you can actually smell the stick. I was like, okay. All right, that's kind of weird, but let's see. And you actually do. Like, you actually can smell the woody, like, you know, when you're eating a popsicle and you get down to the bottom of it and like you can almost taste like the wooden stick, like you start chewing on the stick. It kind of smells like that. I don't know how else to explain it. Or maybe if you were chewing on a toothpick or something like that. I don't hate it. I've actually come to like that part of it. I think it adds to the fragrance. It gives it like this woody base, so it's not just all bright apple caramel. It's a little bit woody in there. And then what I noticed, and what also somebody said online, when I wore it, I didn't notice it, but there is a bit of a Baccarat 540 DNA to this, which honestly, if I'm not searching for it, I don't pick it up. I would be interested to like wear this around other people and see if they might pick that 540 like DNA up, but it didn't bother me. But if you are sensitive to 540, be careful with this one, because a lot of people say that they pick that up in here. Surprisingly, I didn't really even notice it like until somebody mentioned it, and I started searching for it and I wore it and I was like, oh yeah, the 540 DNA is there. But I think it makes it nice. It makes it a little bit perfumey, elevated. It's like caramel apple, but make it perfumey, and maybe a little bit of Baccarat. So I think it's fun. I think it's fun, and I think it's like nothing else that I have. Next up, we have, this one is Angelic Elixir, and you probably can guess what this one is. Yeah, this one is Angel Share. I just decided to get this because honestly, I don't have any Angel Share dupes. I really don't. The only thing that I have that's close to Angel Share is Calmra from Lataka. The notes are cognac, cinnamon, tonka bean, oak praline, vanilla, and sandalwood. Supposed to be unisex. I just opted for the smaller bottle because this scent profile is just not, it's just not an easy reach for me. I enjoy this scent. I think it's a beautiful fragrance. Love the way it smells. It's just not something that I grab for very often, and I have to be in a mood to wear something like this. So like something like that I have, like Calmra, I rarely ever wear Calmra. Love this scent. Think it smells amazing, beautiful for fall. It's just not an easy reach for me. To me, these types of scents read very like I'm going to a dinner party in the fall time, or like a Thanksgiving dinner, or like a work office party or something. It just feels very celebratory to me, but I like it. I love Angel Share. I think it smells like a boozy apple juice is how I would describe it. Like it smells like a spicy, boozy apple juice. So I do feel like Calmra from Lataka is different than this one. I feel like you need both. Honestly, I think they're both different and they both have a place. They'll play really well together. But Lataka, the Calmra one that I have, it's sweeter and it has like those dates in it that, to me, I think it's a little bit more feminine than Angel Share. Let's move on to this fragrance right here. This one is called Exceptional Dance of Dragonflies. I keep wanting to say Exceptional Dance of Fireflies because like the bottle, it looks like there's fireflies on there, right? Because it has the little lights on there. So I keep wanting to say Exceptional Dance of Fireflies, but it's actually Dragonflies. This is an inspiration by La Danza del Libellule. The notes on this, it's classified as a fruity floral gourmand. The notes are apple, bergamot, cinnamon, cedarwood, vanilla, coconut, and musk. Yeah, so this one I do enjoy. I think it's nice. I think it's pleasant. I think this would be a crowd-pleasing scent. I think most people that smell this would enjoy it. It has a little bit of apple. There's something very effervescent and like powdery about this, where it kind of reminds me of a bathroom air freshener. It's giving me that bathroom air freshener thing again. And I get that with some scents. Another scent that I got that with was the one from Bond Number 9, which was Bond Number 9, Chelsea Nights. Chelsea Nights is really nice, but it kept giving me this bathroom air freshener, and this one does the same thing. It just smells like if you walked into an upscale elevated bathroom and they just got done cleaning the bathroom. And it smells clean there. It smells nice. It's a little bit floral. It's fruity, pleasant, but I did wear this one, and I must say I enjoyed how it smelled. I kept getting whiffs of it. It's decently projecting. I feel like this is a stronger one. This is not one that's like sits close to the skin or it's light or anything. I feel like this one is quite strong. And I did enjoy having it on. It's nice. I'm gonna have to play around with it a little bit more, but right off the bat, it's giving me a little bit of like I'm wearing a Kool-Aid air freshener, just a bit. I don't think that's a safe blind buy, honestly. I don't. I think you need to try that one first. Okay, so this next one that we're going to talk about, this is Berry Orange Bubblegum. This is an inspiration of BBG by Optico Perfumo. And it's classified as a gourmand. The notes are bubblegum, orange, and strawberry. This is such a fun scent. Such a fun scent. I'm so glad that I grabbed it. And I'm also glad that I had a chance to wear it as well before it came on here with you guys, because smelling it initially on the paper, I was like, oh, this is just a straight up bubblegum. Just straight up hubble bubble bubblegum. It's a little bit powdery. It smells like that. This smells like those hard bubblegums. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can find a picture, but what's coming to my mind is like those square bubble gums. They're pink, but they were like really hard. And I think I used to get them around Halloween in my little trick-or-treat bag. And I want to say they came in like a yellow wrapper or something. Nonetheless, like just your straight up bubblegum scent is how it opens. But actually wearing it, I actually got a chance to test it out and wearing it on my clothes. I don't think I had it on my skin, but on my clothes. And this turned into basically just like a cotton candy scent. I was like, okay. Like the cotton, the bubblegum aspect of it died away and like just, it was nowhere to be found. I don't know how long it took to turn into the cotton candy thing. But I just kind of noticed, I wore it when I was in the house one day and I was like, I was just sitting on the couch and I was like, this just smells like cotton candy after a while. So keep that in mind. Like, if you don't like cotton candy scents, you're not going to like this, because this is just in that candy category. Like bubblegum, cotton candy, fluffy, candy floss, a little bit like Snow Fairy from Lush. But not quite. There's something in Lush the Lush one that's a little bit different than this. But overall, I think this is a fun one to layer with. I can't wait to try this with some of my other perfumes. You know what this would be really good with would be Lattafa Candy, the New Yara candy. This would be really good with that. It would also be good with the Kayali Rock Candy Sugar. Right, I'm hoping y'all can hear me, because I didn't realize that my little microphone, I didn't realize that I was sitting on it. Somehow it fell off of my shirt and I was sitting on it. So I hope that y'all were able to hear me. So we're down to the last three. This next one here, this one is called After Dark. I love the picture on here. Like I think it's blackberries on a beach with the sunset. Like, are you serious? It's so dreamy and cool looking. I really love the image on here. So After Dark is inspired by Sol de Janeiro After Hours. Okay, Charosta 76. So that's the one that's in the blue package. They recently brought that one back. I think it was discontinued for a while and everybody was going crazy that they had brought it back. And I recently went in the store to Sephora and I smelled it and I fell in love with it. It smells so good. The notes on this one is a floral fruity fragrance, and the notes are blackcurrant, pear nectar, midnight jasmine, vanilla cream, freesia, amber woods, and caramelized patchouli. So yeah, overall it was just like this velvety, fruity floral fragrance, just like it says, but it was so smooth and just so feminine smelling. Like, I loved it. Like, I sprayed it on, I think I did spray it on me, but I also sprayed it on a tester strip in Sephora, and I was smelling in the car and I was like, oh yeah. Long story short, I think this needs to sit and macerate a lot longer, because you can see my juice is like, it's pretty much clear. It looks like water right now. When I first smelled it out of the package, I didn't smell anything. It mostly smelled like chemicals. Like, it smelled almost like maybe a slight nail polish acetone. And then it progressed to alcohol. And then now I feel like I am getting some resemblance of the original, but it's still not quite there yet. But I feel like it has potential. I'm holding out. I'm really hoping that this one turns into what it's supposed to. I'm gonna have to report back to you guys and let you know like the update on that one. We'll probably give it another month and see how it's progressing, but I mean, honestly, it does smell better than the first day that I opened it and smelled it, but I can tell it still needs time. But the original DNA is there. It's like this velvety, smooth, almost like a black currant is something there, like it's a tart berry, a little bit of vanilla, and there's something woody about it, yes. The amber woods, I do pick up on the woods, and the patchouli in here is very subtle. So don't let the patchouli scare you, because patchouli can be a little bit harsh sometimes. The patchouli in that one is done really well. So I enjoy that fragrance, but honestly, I feel like I still need the original right now because that one is just not doing it for me yet. We're down to the last two. This next one that I have here for you guys, this one, Alienated Essence. And this one is an inspiration of Alien Essence Absolute by Mugler. This smells so good. So this is supposed to be an amber woody fragrance. The notes are jasmine, cashmere wood, orris root, vanilla pod, white amber, myrrh, and incense. I don't think Alien is a safe blind buy for anybody. Honestly, I feel like Alien is a scent that you have to try first before you can understand if you like it or not, because the first time that I tried Alien, I hated it. Like, it almost was repulsive to me. It made me gag. I just could not stand it. I revisited it recently and absolutely fell in love with it, and ever since then I couldn't stop thinking about it. I was like, I have to get it. So good. Now, I did not know that this version was going to be so similar to the original Alien, because from what what people were saying about this was that it's like the original Alien, but it's like a lot sweeter, it's more ambery, it's like a flanker of the original, but I didn't know that this was going to be so similar to Angel. I actually do have Angel. I just bought it, the original one. This is what the bottle looks like. So you can see, like, I just picked this one up, and honestly, you guys, they smell neck and neck. Like, I just, to the point where I feel like you really don't need both. If you have this one already, I don't 100% feel like you need this one unless you're like a super stickler and you feel like you wanted a sweeter, more intense version of it. Then maybe try this one, but it smelled the same to me. Like, I feel like they're so similar. Enjoy both. I recommend both. I feel like if you like it's not Angel. If you like Alien, if you like Alien DNA, I think you will like both of these. You can't go wrong with either or. I do feel like the original is just a little bit lighter, fresher, airy. And then I do feel like this one is deeper and more ambery, thick, syrupy. Overall, they have the same DNA to them. Smells so good. If you've never smelled Alien, to me it smells like you know what, I was smelling this last night and it started smelling like Vicks Vapor Rub a little bit, and I was like, oh god, no, don't start smelling like Vicks Vapor Rub. But no, it doesn't smell like Vicks Vapor Rub. Maybe a little bit. A little bit of Vicks Vapor Rub. I would wear this out no problem as well, but to me it's just a relaxing, cozy type of scent. It's very heavy on the jasmine and the florals. Just kind of reminds me of like a midnight, night blooming jasmine. It just puts me like I'm supposed to be in a dark forest somewhere or something, and there's like dark florals all around me. It's very enveloping, and like it puts me in this whole mindset whenever I smell this scent. It's relaxing to me. I enjoy it. It smells a little bit like grape soda. Like, something about it is like maybe like a grape juice. Grape juice. I would say grape juice, or maybe like a grape soda. Did I save the best for last? I think I saved the best for last. All right, so the last one that we have here is Magic of Vanilla. Beautiful, beautiful packaging. So if you don't know, this is an inspiration for Kayali's Vanilla 28. The notes for Vanilla 28 are vanilla orchid, jasmine, tonka, absolute, amber, patchouli, amber woods, musk, and brown sugar. Basically, let me just sum this up. I think this is a good version of Vanilla 28. Now, I can't tell you guys if it's exact or what because I don't have the original. I sold it like 2 years ago. It was too incensey for me. It was like too much patchouli. Every time I wore it, it just came off as like oud, charcoal, incense, smoky. I couldn't stand it on my skin. But like I've always wondered about it over and over again. I was like, you know, I want to give it another try. So I'm gonna have to see. I need to spend more time with this one to really see how I feel like about it in comparison to how I felt with the other one. I do feel like this one, I do feel like this is heavy on the patchouli. And I think I saw some people saying in the online that they also felt the same way, like that this was very much heavier on the patchouli than the original. So just keep that in mind. I feel like it's worth a try if you either don't have Vanilla 28 or if you want a cheaper version. I think it smells good. I think it smells similar to well, I was just saying that I think it smells similar to Wicked Vanilla Woods from Bath and Body Works. If you know what that smells like, how it has like this peppery, sweet, syrupy, brown sugar kind of thing going on. It's very similar to that. So I'm gonna have to play around and see what I can layer with this, but I think it's just the easy no-brainer vanilla for fall that you can't really go wrong with. But keep in mind that it's not really like your buttery, cakey, frosting vanilla. This is more of your deep, dark, sultry, smoky, incensey. I keep saying those, but like that's what I pick out of here the most. Kind of a cool vanilla to layer with other things to bring out the deeper, woody base in a fragrance, but this reads to me as also like a nighttime fragrance. Like I don't feel like I would wear this during the day. It just feels a little dark and heavy for the daytime. But that is all that we have to talk about in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found this video helpful. I will have to do an update on in the future about like these fragrances and how they macerate and which ones get better, and then also like which ones from my last haul that I'm loving a little bit more or I'm not liking now, because these fragrances do change the longer that you have them. Let us know in the comments which Dua fragrances are your favorites, which ones were misses for you, because we definitely want to know. I always keep it real with y'all. I'm going to give you guys my honest thoughts about these from the bat, because honestly this is our money. Like this is not anything to play with. So because if I can save y'all some coin, then I will. There's no reason why both of us should be wasting our money. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't feel like they hit the nail on the head with a fragrance or they missed the mark, I'm going to tell you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Just interested to hear you guys' thoughts. Let me know down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.